Hello students, today we will study about the formation of ozone. Okay, we'll start with this. Yesterday we studied about ozone layer and where is it present. If we'll see, ozone it is formed in the stratosphere. We all know that ozone is formed in the stratosphere, and there in the stratosphere when it come in contact with the highly energetic UV radiation. See, oxygen molecules are there. Oxygen molecule, when UV radiation they fall on oxygen molecule, they break that oxygen molecule into oxygen atom. They break that oxygen molecule into oxygen atom. Two oxygen atoms are formed. Okay, and this chemical reaction it is called photodissociation. Photodissociation means dissociation of this oxygen molecule. It is taking in presence of light, photons, sunlight. When it takes place in presence of sunlight, it is called photodissociation or photolysis. Okay, so here oxygen molecule it dissociates into two oxygen atoms when it come in contact with UV light. Now see, then what will happen? The highly reactive oxygen atoms, since we know that oxygen atom it is highly reactive. Oxygen atom cannot exist independently. It is always present in a combined state. So this oxygen atom, one atom of this oxygen, it combines with another oxygen molecule to form ozone. Okay, oxygen atom, this atom it will combine with oxygen molecule to form ozone, that is O3. See here, it is shown diagrammatically, like oxygen molecule is there, and this oxygen molecule, when UV radiations from sun they fall on this oxygen molecule, they dissociate this oxygen molecule into two oxygen atoms. Yes, O2, UV radiation, two oxygen atoms, and when such one oxygen atom, when this oxygen atom it combines with the oxygen molecule, it forms ozone, O3. Three oxygen atom they combine together to form ozone layer. Now ozone is also broken down in stratosphere. See what they have written here, that ozone it is also broken down in stratosphere. In unpolluted air, if air is not polluted, containing minimum chemical compound, unstable ozone molecule in presence of solar radiation may split into. If air is unpolluted, no pollution is present in the air, then in that case ozone, when it comes in contact with UV radiation, this ozone when it come in contact with UV radiation, it dissociate to give a molecule of oxygen and an atom of oxygen. Okay, ozone, when air is unpolluted, this ozone come in contact with UV light to form a molecule of oxygen and an atom of oxygen. Okay, then see what is happening here. If one more O3 is there, if O3 is there, and when this O3 will combine with oxygen atom, total number of oxygen will become 4. Yes, O3 is there, this ozone it is combining with atomic oxygens. This atomic oxygen, when it will combine with this atomic oxygen, then what will form? O3 plus O. It will it will have 4 atoms of oxygen, and 4 atoms means 2 molecules of oxygen will be formed. Okay, ozone when it comes in contact with UV light, it dissociate to give ozone molecule, oxygen molecule and oxygen atom. Okay, when ozone molecule it comes in contact with oxygen atom, it gives two oxygen molecules, one and two oxygen molecules will be formed. Thus a continuing process called ozone oxygen cycle is maintained between the amount of ozone being produced and being destroyed. So if you'll see here, ozone is formed here, and here ozone is destroyed. So a continuous cycle, it is formed between ozone and oxygen, where ozone is formed here, and then this ozone, it is changing into oxygen here, and again this oxygen, it will combine with oxygen atom to form ozone again. So this process will continue. Yes, it is maintained between the amount of ozone being produced and being destroyed. As a result, the total concentration of ozone will remain the same, almost the same. The balance is distributed by release of chemicals such as chlorofluorocarbons, if they are present there in the atmosphere, containing atomic chlorine or bromine and other free radical, which breaks the ozone molecule. What they will do? They will break the ozone molecule and they will cause ozone depletion. So till here will happen, this ozone cycle will be maintained when the air is unpolluted. But if pollutants will be there like chlorofluorocarbons, chloro means chlorine, fluoro, fluorine, or if all these chlorine, bromine and other free radicals are present over there, then they will break the ozone molecule and thus cause ozone depletion. After this we will study in our next video. So this was about the ozone oxygen cycle. Thank you.